Hello everyone, in this video we will launch an EC2 instance as well as an RDS-DB instance using the Cloudformation service such that after the stack is deployed we can SSH into the EC2 instance, and from the EC2 instance we can connect to the RDS-DB instance. So let's have a look at the template that we will be using for this. So there's a lot written in this template, but we will be mainly focusing on the resources section. So I have an EC2 instance with resource name web server, and the user data I'm installing the Apache server, and I'm pushing this message into index.html file. And scrolling a bit more down, I have a security group as a resource with resource name web server security group that allows HTTP, HTTPS and SSH traffic. And next I have the DB instance resource with MySQL engine. And moving a bit more down, based on the conditions or different security groups will be associated to the DB instance, and we will not get into much details related to conditions and other things. So these are the resources that are defined in this template. So now let's get back to the console and create a stack. So I'll click on create stack. I'll upload a template file. The name is EC2 RDS, and I'll view the template in the designer. I'll validate the template, and the template is valid, so we can move further. So I'll click on next, and the stack name is EC2 RDS stack, and the environment type is test, and the EC2 instance type I choose is T2 micro, and the database instance type I choose is DB-T2 micro. The database name by default is MySQL DB. The username is root, and you can set your password for the database. And I've set both these parameters to false, DB multi AZ and deletion protection. And the database subnets, I choose all these three for higher availability. And the key name for SSH is my Mumbai KP, and the SSH location is all IPv4 addresses, and the ECU, and we can set the EC2 subnet over here, and I have set that. I'll click on next, and yeah, so I'll click on next so we can keep moving further, and I'll click on create stack. So now our stack is being created, and already the number of resources have already been created. The security groups related to the database have been created. Our EC2 instance has also been created. So now the stack has been successfully deployed. So now we will go to the resources tab, and let's check out the EC2 instance. So here we have the EC2 instance of type T2 micro. So let's hit this EC2 instance using its DNS name. So here, if you see, we get the message saying welcome to FEBATECH web server. So the next thing that we will do is we will SSH into this EC2 instance and try connecting to the RDS instance from this EC2 instance. So let's do that. So we will SSH into this. So I'll copy its IP address and I'll paste it over here, and the username is EC2-user, and for SSH I have chosen the my Mumbai KP. So let's SSH into this instance. So now we have successfully connected to this EC2 instance, and right now we are in this EC2 instance, and the next thing that we will do is we will try connecting to the RDS instance from this EC2 instance. So yeah, so I'll install MySQL in this EC2 instance. So MySQL has been successfully installed in this EC2 instance, I mean the MySQL server. And next I type MySQL-edge and the RDS endpoint. So the RDS endpoint would be so let's get the endpoint. So this is the endpoint. I'll copy this and I'll paste it over here, and 3306 is the port number for the database, and we need to give the username. So it's actually small p. So I'll enter the password, that is. So now we have successfully connected to the RDS instance, and let's see what databases are there in the RDS instance. So these are the databases that we have in the RDS instance. So what we have done overall in this video is by using a single template in which the resources are already defined, we were able to launch a EC2 instance as well as an RDS instance, and we were able to get into the EC2 instance via SSH and were able to connect to the RDS instance. And we have done all of this using the Cloudformation service with the help of a simple template. So that's it for this video. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video.